Hey, Summer over at Blueline Roofing and Exteriors. This is Chris with J3 Innovation. Hope all is well. Thank you for accepting my offer and taking time out of your day to watch my video. And I'm sure you're very busy, so let's go ahead and jump into it. And as you can see, we're on the homepage of your site at bluelineroofing.org. And I gotta say, you have a pretty nice site here. Pretty simple layout. Yeah, you have a pretty simple layout here. And I got a few suggestions for you though. Number one would be just like you have your logo here, clickable, which is a really nice logo. Whoever did that did a great job on it. But just like you have this clickable, I would suggest putting your contact number up here as well for your business and making that clickable. So that will help you with accessibility purposes when Google searches your site. They like to see that it's easy for the customer to get in touch with you, whether it be a phone call, click, and my second suggestion would be a contact form. I know that you guys have a request to quote here, but I would suggest putting an actual form somewhere here. We implement a form on each and every site that we build, and we place it on every single page as well. That also helps with accessibility purposes, and you gain more points from Google for that. So who don't like Google points, right? So that's a few suggestions right there. Another suggestion would be I clicked on your service offer tab and it took me to your page where you just have a listing of your services. I would suggest that you take some of those services and actually take this, make it non-clickable, and to where people just hover over it and the drop down menu comes down below to where you can list all those services and create a separate page for those services, because that's going to help you guys rank more and draw in more traffic for those services as well. And those service pages can rank by themselves as well as your home page, and that's going to bring in more traffic, which is going to make your site much more beneficial. So within saying that, you guys have around 205 words of content on here. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. So while we're speaking on that, let's talk about the main factors while we're at it. When you're trying to rank your site and make it beneficial to you and your business, there are three main factors that go into play, and they are content, backlinks, and citations, which content been number one because it is king in the eyes of Google, Summer. So you want to have all your ducks in a row. What I mean by that is we found 1,500 to 2,000 words of content alone on the home page, and 500 to 750 words of content on the service pages is just around the sweet spot that you want to be targeting when it comes to content in Google. You also want to have authoritative and top quality content as well. You also want to be targeting those top buyer intent keywords on your site using on-site SEO. That's going to help Google index a lot quicker what each page or section is about, and that using those intent keywords, those top buyer intent keywords on your site, is going to help you draw in the traffic a lot faster and a lot better to your site as well. You also want to be beating out your top competitor in those many factors, so let's check them out while we're on that subject. As you can see on the search page of Google, I typed in roofing Fort Collins. This is one of your top buyer intent keywords. It gets 200 searches a month, so you definitely want to be targeting this keyword and ranking for it. Down here is the map pack area. This is where all your citations go. We'll speak on that in just a minute, but I want to take you here to the map pack area. This is where your content, your backlinks, and citations all go into play. And as you can see, Kessler Roofing is your number one organic ranking competitor. So let's check them out. Check them out. All right, as you can see, we're on Kessler Roofing. And as you can see how these guys have, like I told you earlier, suggested how they have their service listed in the drop-down menu. See how it makes it just easy for the customer just to pick whichever one. So they're getting navigational points for that. As you can see, they have their phone number here. They don't have it clickable, so that's one thing that you guys can do to have a edge over them. And they do have a request quote as well. And as you can see, they have a contact form here. And as you can see up here, these guys are targeting the top buyer intent keywords on their site as well. So they're doing these things right, and that's why they are number one. And they have around 750 words of content. So implementing what I suggested about the content count will help you crush these guys, having more authoritative and more top buyer intent keywords, because they don't have a lot on here. So implementing more and having better quality content is going to help you start crushing these guys in that factor. So on to the second, which is backlinks. As you can see, this is a tool you call Hrefs. It shows the behind the scenes, the metrics of your site, everything that goes on. As you can see, you guys aren't really on the board. That's because you have no trust or no power coming into your site. The reason for that is because you're not targeting any websites that's sending any backlinks back. So you're not getting any backlinks from any website. So it's not giving you any power or trust. You're only targeting one organic keyword, which is not really bringing you any traffic because they're not top buyer intent or buyer intent keywords. So that's not going to bring you any traffic or any traffic value, as opposed to your top competitor Kessler, as you can see, they have a little bit of trust and a little bit of power. They have 35 sites sending back over 100 backlinks, sending 109 backlinks, and they're targeting 175 organic keywords, which is bringing 247 searches a month, totaling in over 6,000 in value. So what we do here is a method called copycat. And what that is that we find the best quality website, sending back the best quality links to their site, take those and implement them to yours. And after that, you don't want to stop there. Of course, you want to continue to add top quality links month after month until you're beating these guys out. What I mean by top quality is not all backlinks are created equal. So you want the stronger and the better, more trusted quality links coming to your site from more trusted and quality websites. So really don't worry, focus about this number. You want to be focusing on the referring domains. You want to beat them out in the better quality websites and sending back better quality links. And these guys are targeting more areas, so just focusing on your area, you'll be able to actually start beating them out a lot quicker instead of focusing on more areas. But once you do that and you start targeting the organic keywords that you need, it's going to help bring your traffic value up as well. So on to the third factor and final, which is citations. All right. As you can see, this is the map pack, and this is where your citations go. Your citations just name, your address, and your phone number that you implement to as many local directories as you can. That's going to boost your Google My Business, like this one right here, to the top. And of course, you want to be in the top 3, which is ideal. You don't want to be in the view all or under the top 3 because nobody really searched that like the second page of Google, which is no man's land. So you don't really want to be there. Just like you don't want to be below the 3rd position here. So everybody wants to be at the top, right? Because that's where the most traffic comes in and you get the most potential customers and clients that visit your site or visit your listing right here. So how do we do that? Well, you guessed it, Summer. Copycat method again. So basically what we do is we go find the citations that these guys are getting and implement it to your Google My Business listing as well by using this tool right here called White Spark. So after you have all their citations that these guys have, just like in the content and backlink factor, you don't want to stop there. You don't want to be even with them. You want to crush them, right? So of course you want to add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs. That's going to help strengthen and further your lead over these guys that make it that much harder for them to catch up with you. And then once you're beating them in your content, your backlinks and citations factor, you're going to see your site become 10 times much more beneficial to you and your business. And I hope this wasn't too much information. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. And if you guys would like to, you're welcome to take all this information and use it yourself. But if you want to inquire us about how we can help you get started on the right foot and get you going and get more business coming into your door, then here's my information for you to do just that. All right. So here we are, Summer, on my info page. Here's my website address for you guys to check out if you please. Here's my email where I will be sending this link through. You're more than welcome to get back in touch with me through this link. Or here's my business phone number if you want to speak with me directly. Thank you for your time and have a blessed and wonderful day.